one-shot kill. So
pretty weak.
You can get him pretty weak.
We talk about the rest of the series, though. Of course, OverDrive doing a great job taking map number 1. We go over now to a Regret Slayer. And this is where it's going to get a little interesting. Do you think OverDrive will be able to carry that momentum through to map number 2?
I would tell you the benefit here with these first 2 game types is that they're odd game types. Regret is a map that not a lot of people are crazy about, right? Sometimes avoiding them in scrims.
I'm not a fan. I'll be honest.
I love Regret. It's probably
you would.
One of my favorite maps.
Of course you would.
When I first saw it, I was like, dude, this map is awesome. But then again, right? I have my preferences. I don't know, man. This is, I'm going to use this word again. It's going to be interesting. But here we go, folks. Kicking it off with Vetoed. I just need to know if this guy is from the Beyond community, because if he is, that is actually pretty cool. And they are going to pick up that that OS right away, which, again, that's big. You want to be able to have that.
OS.
And that's going to be Kephrii with it. So they're going to look to go up top, get control of this one.
OS and Fuel Rod.
Yeah, OS and Fuel Rod spells Doom, but he was fighting from an upwards position, which means his angles were just not in his favor, so he could not make anything happen there. Marbelize now looking over, finds Ace, who has the Fuel Rod, does manage to connect. That will be a trade. And I'm just all forms of excited here because, when you look at this stuff, you're like, man, you want to see some new players kind of enter into the space and make their mark. And I really feel like this OverDrive team getting into the top 8 like this, and then, of course, taking that first matchup against Liquid, they've been putting in the work.
I mean, if you beat Team Liquid, you get in top 4 in the first online qualifier. That's definitely a way of making some noise.
Yeah,
excited to see them potentially in online qualifier number 2. See if they can have similar success. Of course, top 8's fantastic achievement, 1,500 points per player. Very impressive feat. And also, you're 1 map away now from progressing to top 4, the semifinals.
And well, you know what though? Ace and Chig working together, that is a dangerous combination. Marbelize cannot do anything with it, but they do manage to pick up 2 kills. This matchup is very competitive at the start here, Benson. 13-13. Ace looking over, of course, by Rampart here, the blue side, just trying to stay alive, although he has gotten tagged up a couple times now. That Splinter Nade should stop some movement. We'll go ahead and follow Ace in a little bit, but you do have Unlegit here who doing the same thing, right? They're holding top position and they're having to force OverDrive to make a play. They don't have, many options besides going for the Fuel Rod Cannon. If they get that Fuel Rod Cannon, Liquid should be concerned. And it seems like they are going to get control of that one. That's going to be KingNick.
The big thing to really see now is how is KingNick going to use that Fuel Rod Cannon to contest OS? That's going to spawn in 3 seconds. And it looks like his teammates are already, in fact, there you go, it's up now. His teammates already set up nicely for that one. And controlling those power weapons. We saw EG do it earlier on in the day. They're doing a fantastic job themselves.
Oh, he's getting right into them. So he's going to be in blue tunnel here and looking to just get right under their noses.
I love this.
Unlegit has no idea he's going to be 1 shot. And just look at the movement there, man. Just taking advantage of the geometry of the map as best he possibly can.
Yo, who is KingNick, though?
I don't know who KingNick is, but clearly he wants everyone to know. Oh, just right to the body. Ace could not do anything with it. 22-16, Benson. We could potentially see Liquid be eliminated from at the top 8. Still a great performance, though, despite the fact that there were how many teams entered into this tournament? 700?
There was a lot of teams on sign up.
Yeah, so it's an achievement no matter what. But for OverDrive to get this, 100% this will be an upset because I don't think a lot of people had suspected this.
I definitely didn't, that's for sure. But as we say that, Team Liquid doing a great job, reduce that lead down to 3. Unlegit in a good position to try and pick up 1, but no, not going to do it. KingNick to the rescue, picks that one up, and OverDrive 1 kill away from being at the halfway mark now.
Blue team.
Well, we'll see what happens. Halfway mark has been met. Chig gets picked. Perfect kill there.
Isn't that just the best?
It is a pretty nice medal to get there.
I want to meet the guy that voiced that because it just makes me happy inside whenever I hear it.
Yeah, he's quite the name, quite the popular dude in the Halo community. I mean, the guy's been pretty much doing the voices for so long. But regardless, though, 29-25, back to the action. Chig, though, can't stay alive as we jump over to Liquid. They're going to be on the hot seat here. Vetoed's going to be up top. You're playing the mid area there, and I'm telling you, this is a very tough matchup for Liquid because now they're fighting out of their base, and you have some great control. OS should be up in a little bit.
OS up in 3 seconds, and Unlegit, if he wins this Fuel Rod Cannon, he's going to get both, surely. He's going to dip
There-
back.
oh,
Oh, no.
man.
He went to dash backwards to try and pick up Fuel Rod and then go for OS. Luckily, though, Kephrii there to pick up OS instantly as it spawned. Not sure what happened with that Fuel Rod cannon, potentially out of ammo. We'll have to wait and see if we see anyone with that on the map. But Kephrii, meanwhile, with OS, now looking at trying to get behind enemy lines. There's one that was Unlegit, turns around, throws grenades. Two players will be challenging him, doing a great job with that ball. So that's going to be 2 kills as he cleans up Ace. 36-31. Team Liquid still trailing, now down by 4.
KingNick waiting around the corner, finds him, and you know,
Hello.
that gun is so annoying.
It just sounds annoying.
Oh, in Halo 4, it was the absolute worst. But you know what? I'm glad they did.
How many kills has KingNick got right now?
Well, it's 17.
Yeah, I was gonna say this ball is going off right now.
17 kills, 18 for KingNick. This has been the KingNick show here, folks. I didn't even expect that. Look at the assist though for Kephrii. He's gonna have 10, for himself there, so that's pretty good. And 41-35 now is KingNick. Finally, is gonna get taken out. Jumping over to Vetoed here. Let's see what he can do. He's going to rotate around and look. I think that that fusion's going to come up, or excuse me, fuel rod's going to come up in just a bit. So I'm sure players are going to try and keep their eyes on that one there.
I can't believe how solid this OverDrive squad is looking right now.
Yeah,
Team Liquid
their fundamentals are pretty good.
Team Liquid in some really big trouble. I mean, trailing by 2. OverDrive just now needs 9 kills. This is where composure is going to be a big factor. Of course, fuel rod up very briefly, and OS will be joining it at 7:47.
Tied game here, Ben. Tied game now.
This all comes down now to who controls these power weapons. When the game gets this close, you've got to look at OS. As I said, that's going to be up at 5:47. Fuel Rod, I believe, has been picked up by Liquid.
Chig has it,
pick up Chig. There's a kill on Chig. Now, if they control OS, OverDrive wins this game.
Very true. Ace though can't win that one. Do they get the OS? You have Unlegit pushing forward. They know that this is going to come up. So many splinter nades. A player behind. They do manage to get the OS, and that was going to be KingNick jumping over to him. He is going to burn it, but still, though, it is going to be 46-44. 4 kills remaining, and OverDrive gets the upset of the competition by defeating Team Liquid. Only 3 kills remaining. Can Liquid do it, though, as we jump over to Chig, the consistent one? Can he bring it to the table for his teammates?
He's so weak. No shield. He needs some assistance from his teammates, and it's not going to come. And that's going to be OverDrive 1 kill away from knocking out Team Liquid and progressing through to the semifinals. And there it is, top mid. A huge upset and a big win from OverDrive.
Wow. Unbelievable. OverDrive makes it to the top 4 of the first ever Halo World Championship North American Online Qualifier. KingNick. Who is KingNick? Well, on this day, we all know who KingNick is. 21 kills on his person. That is just something. And of course, you got to give credit to his teammates there.
Oh, absolutely.
You have Marbelize and Kephrii, 13 and 12 assists respectively. Vetoed putting up a solid performance in the slaying category. On the other side, though, you can't take anything away from Team Liquid. Ninja with 17 kills. Unlegit with 11 kills. Ace with 10 kills. Chig just could not find his way there, but he still had 7 assists. So really, it's not necessarily a story of, like Liquid just not doing well, because those are some great stats to have. It's more or less just about OverDrive winning those key battles. They managed to win that OS battle time and time again, which caused problems for them. Chig had the fuel rod, but he couldn't stay alive long enough because his teammate got picked up in front of him. He ended up getting swarmed on, lost that fuel rod at the end, but that wasn't the difference maker. It really was the overshield and how KingNick and the crew were able to control that.
Yeah, they, as you mentioned, did it time and time again, and you see at the very end how important that last one was. Fantastic performance from OverDrive. They progressed to the semifinal, 2,000 points each.
That's big.
That is huge.
This is what all this is meant to be about, right? Players like OverDrive who just have that opportunity to show up, right, and pretty much surprise people. This is what I was hoping to see when Halo 5 Guardians was released, because it is a different kind of game, right?
Right.
In comparison to Halo 2 or Halo 3, I mean, heck, even Halo 4, it is a very different kind of game with clamber, ground pound, but most importantly with clamber and the boost, right? The movement mechanics in this matchup have really changed, and you see that evolution. You see players now with the slide boost as they manage to just zip across maps now.
Right.
a lot has been learned, and there's still so much more to learn. But I wanted to see a new generation come up and really make their mark. And I feel like today we just witnessed that.
I mean, definitely agree. We can take a look at a top 8 bracket. Just